Hello and welcome to my channel, Cali Legends Media. So, we hit 5,000 subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate your support. Thank you very, very much. I'm very humbled. It's been 7 months since we started this journey. We're up to 5,000 subscribers. I think that's saying a lot. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscription button down below where it says subscribe. If you like the video, smash that like button. Also set that notification bell on all so that way you'll be notified whenever a new video drops or if we go live. Okay, so there we go. There, can't even do a video without the paleta man popping up from some out of the bushes. Okay, so anyways, this video's about an individual that was unalived up north. I don't know the individual. I can't speak on him. They called him Smokey. I believe his real name was Eddie Ramos. And I don't want to speak on why he was unalived, but the situation surrounding what took place in the jail. Now, allegedly, there were I believe 6 people arrested or 5 people arrested for doing this to this young man. It doesn't take that many people. In fact, that many people just get in the way when you're trying to do something, you know, like that, especially in a cell. But nevertheless, the law enforcement is going to charge everybody. If nobody's saying nothing and they don't know who it was, they're going to charge everybody. Everybody's a suspect, you know. You're just guilty by association and affiliation. And each one of those individuals are expected to keep their mouth shut, you know, not say anything, which could get them a life sentence. Could get a life sentence without parole even, you know? Especially if they come out with the idea that it had something to do with like gang involvement or something. They give enhancements, especially if these guys have prior felony convictions. All that stuff just stacks up that time. Basically what I'm saying is when you get yourself involved with these types of activities, you're expected to do things above and beyond the regular call of duty, you know, as far as running around in the street, writing on walls and doing your little jales and, you know, whatever you're doing. This is serious. This is taking somebody's wind, which is a very big deal. Not only for the victim, but for the person that does it. You know, I don't care who he is unless he's really just that type of a sociopath. He's that messed up in his mind that he really has no remorse. If you're a normal human being, you're going to have remorse. You might not say it, you might not show it, but you're going to feel it. It's just something that's natural. But that's not what this is about. This video is about not being involved, not having your hands on the situation when it takes place, but nevertheless having to ride it through, having to see it through to the end and just keep your mouth shut, and whatever happens, happens. Basically, your future is in the hands of the court and what they hear and what they believe. And a lot of times, you know, people start talking for this exact same reason. It's just too much time. They don't feel it's worth it now, and they just decide, I'm not going to do it. Look, this is what happened. And they start spilling their guts. I don't know if the young man, Smokey, if he had that coming or not. I really don't. That's not for me to speak on. I just wanted to point out the situation in that cell. This thing went down, not in prison, not in a level 4, not in 180, not in the back somewhere in a hole. No, this thing went in the county jail, in Merced County Jail. I've seen similar things happen down here in the LA County Jail, where I believe that the person that was getting dealt with didn't have it coming. To me, it was just a bunch of comadres. It took one guy who had the other ones like praising him, talking bad about this dude, and then another one threw some other little smut in, and they smutted the dude up, and ended up convincing somebody that this was a person that needed to be dealt with, And when you're in those jail cells, man, if you fall out of favor, man, and you're gonna get got, it's a bad scene, because it's just a row of cells, and the sheriffs that work there, they just walk once in a while down the catwalk and check the cells. For the most part, you get your ass beat down, stomped out, cut up. You could be yelling at the top of your lungs, man, and you may not get hurt, But if you're in a cell and something goes down, like the situation I'm talking about right now, the whole cell goes. Nobody could say nothing, And they all get the same charge, If the person's unalive, they all get 187s. All of them, And nobody says nothing all the way through the court. They all get convicted for get the same amount of time. And some may get more depending on their past, their past arrest, strikes, gang validations and involvement, and there it is, man. But you're expected to keep your mouth shut, man. It's part of your commitment to your neighborhood, to being involved with things, And I'm not going to talk against any of these different programs, let's call them. But I am going to speak against getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? Going to prison, going to jail. You go to jail and you're already in a bad predicament. Anything could happen, And so I recommend, if you really want to get busy and you want to do something like, you want to get down, you want to be crazy, join the Marines, man. Join the Navy, become a Navy SEAL, They'll send you over to another country, man, maybe to attack some terrorists and get down like that. And you'll have the right to go ahead and take the enemy's wind, and in fact, you'll be rewarded for it. You won't be incarcerated for it. It'll be all good, man. And at least you'll come back maybe with some medals and stuff, and it'll be you'll be considered something like a hero. It would be honorable that you served your country and you did these things. There's nothing honorable about getting some young kid in a cell, man, and six people, or 3 people, or even 2 people, getting an armless dude and poking him full of holes, you know? But you best believe that it happens. It happens every day. One day I seen this one dude, he just got his ass beat. And this dude shit all over himself. I didn't see it. I heard it. I was in the cell next door. And I heard when they start giving this dude his DP, man. And it sounded like he was up in the corner, and they were like going in on him and then backing out, and then like they were tag teaming this dude, man. They got him for a hot minute, man, just tossing this fool up. And you could smell when he defecated on himself. That's how much fear he had. That's how scared for his life he was, man. This dude literally went in his pants, you know? It's no game. It's no game. You know, my younger audience is made up of a very small fraction of my entire subscribers and viewers. 25 and under is only, I think, like 3% of my viewers, you know? But it doesn't matter if just 1 or 2 of you hear this, man. Just know that these things are happening, and you could maybe not be the target in the situation. You just might be in the cell with the target, with the hitters, and if you get caught up and wrapped up in it and scooped up and taken with everybody else, you just gotta hold your mud and ride it through. That's what's expected of you, or you'll become the next target. You know, that's just the way it works. Everybody knows, man. I ain't saying nothing new. I ain't exposing no secret or anything. It's always been that way, man. Even on the neighborhood level, you know. There's no room for telling and snitching and reporting people and you know, even in my neighborhood, even a restraining order. You know, you make a restraining order, it's frowned upon, you know. Yeah, you can't, there's just no telling on it and reporting things, you know. I'm not saying this guy Smokey or Eddie Ramos that he did any telling. I'm not saying that I don't know anything about that situation, except that there was several men in the cell with him, and they all got charged with his demise, you know. And you know, it's still early in the game. Allegedly, somebody that was in that cell did something to this young man, and they're all going to pay for it. You know, got to really think through, man, what you're getting involved with. The game gets serious real quick, man, when you're not in the street. In the street, yeah, it's all fun and games, you know, as long as you're getting away. But once you get caught and you go to jail, the game levels up, man. You go to prison, it levels up. It gets harder, it gets more complicated, gets more strict, gets more demanding, more is asked of you. And it involves a lot more than just pissing around in the street, writing on walls and throwing gang signs, you know, and fighting people, you know. Yeah, it's a different ball game. Be careful, man, with your freedom. Be careful with your life. Like I said, man, if you really feel like you got that much energy, I recommend join the service, man. Get involved out there defending the country. Then you are fighting for your land, you know, where your family lives, you know, for the freedom and the rights of your family and you know, maybe you have kids. They're gonna grow up in this land, you know. And like I said, man, that's some real gangster shit. You know what I mean? Going over in a small little craft, swimming, going underwater, or however you get there, and changing and going into a foreign country with just what you're carrying in your back and in your hands, and engaging the enemy out there. And man, that's serious gangster shit right there, you know. And if you got that kind of energy, that kind of fire, man, I suggest you use it that way. Because going the route through the streets and to jail and to prison, man, yeah, man, it's not gonna bring you what you're looking for. Trust me. So good luck to everybody, man. Stay strong, stay free, keep your head on a swivel, man. Mind your P's and Q's, and hang on to your freedom like it's the most precious thing that was given to you, you know. Thousands and hundreds of thousands of lives have been lost throughout different wars and different situations where people defended this country, you know, and so that we can have the freedom that we have, you know. A lot of countries, they're not like our country. Our country's very, very different. You get, hey, this country takes care of you, man. You know, you hurt yourself, they got Social Security, man, disability. You know, if you're unfortunate and you have a child that maybe is lacking in some area physically or mentally, man, they help the families with different medical help, like Jude, the City of Hope, you know, with cancer patients and stuff, or by assisting the family with some type of Social Security for the child. You know, they this country, I think, is very generous. You know, they help people, both deserving and undeserving, with extra food through their EBT program. Back in the days, it was food stamps, them little colorful $5, $10, $20, $1 paper money, like Monopoly money. Now they give you a yellow card. But the government helps you, man. And all of these things that are set up in this government cost hundreds of thousands of lives to fight for our freedom and for what we have. You know, let's cherish this shit. You know, and like I said, man, you want to be gangster? I suggest the Marines, Navy SEALs, the Green Berets. You know, get into some real gangster shit, man. Become a paratrooper, jump out of planes into foreign lands, man, and get down over there, you know, strapped up, and, you know, handle that shit, you know, instead of stabbing unarmed people in jail and losing your freedom. And, you know, like, it's not rocket science, you know. I missed it too, you know, but I don't know. I really do these videos hoping that a light will go off in somebody's head. Even if it's just one person, it was worth the trouble of sitting here in the cold and doing this video, and going home and working to get into the computer to get on to YouTube. Even if it just reaches one person, man, then it was worth it, 100%. Share this video if you think that it might reach somebody. Yeah, we really got to do something to try to keep our young people out of jail and out of prison, out of getting involved with things that'll get them put in that predicament. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate each and every one of you. 5,000 subscribers, man, that's great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna do something when we hit 6,000. I'm gonna do a giveaway, and I'm trying to get a little something together, maybe to do one for Christmas. I need some help. If somebody has some experience in this, you could maybe help me in the comment section. I don't know how I would get these things to you guys who win these prizes or gifts, you know. So even if it's merch, you know, like, you know, I was thinking of you know, doing a couple of items, some Kelly Legend items, like merchandise, you know, but I don't know I don't know how to do it. You know, as far as getting the stuff to you guys, I don't know. If somebody knows how that works, maybe you could let me know. You know, that would help. You know, the rest I could learn on the internet, how to run the raffles and all that. But as far as getting the merchandise to you guys, I really don't know how that works, unless there's something on there that explains it. Anyways, thank you for watching. I've gone too long on this video, 20 minutes. I really don't edit my videos. The way they come out is the way I give them to you guys, unless it's like really, really fold up. Thank you for watching. And if you stood with me through this whole video, I really appreciate you that stay to the end. God bless you. God bless your families. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.